So I literally just finished recording and editing my Spectralizer video, which is the recent video I just posted. I will link here, talking about how to set up the Spectralizer plugin. After recording the video, I stumbled across a pretty interesting video that I saw had a few views, but it looked really interesting and it inspired me to make this video here, which is going to show you how to apply the Spectralizer plugin on a image mask so that you can create an audio visualizer from any image that you have with any audio that you're playing in OBS. It's really cool. In order to do this, you'll need the Spectralizer plugin for OBS, which is linked in the description below. Alongside the Spectralizer plugin, you'll also need an image that will be compatible with the Spectralizer plugin, which is an image that can be used as an image mask. What I mean by this is you'll need to use an image that is preferably a white image and also has enough white space in order to have the Spectralizer display in that space. Anything that is transparent with the image will not show through. So you kind of have to think in negatives in this sense. You need to remove what you don't want to see from the image and keep what you do want to see in the image. So what we're going to do first is head over to Photoshop and create our image that we'll use as the Spectralizer's image mask. All right, so ultimately this is the goal that we're trying to create here, is this image here with the icon that we want in the middle, and then on the outside of it, this big white space that the Spectralizer will have room to work in. So I'm going to show you how to create this image. So I'm going to create a new Photoshop document here. I'm just going to make it 1000 by 1000 pixels. I'm going to go ahead and make this first layer not visible. I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to pull my logo into this Photoshop file. Now that I have the logo in the product, I'm simply going to hold down on the Shift key here, and I'm going to size it down, and I'm going to put it in the center. From there, I'm going to create a circle. And again, I'm going to hold down on the Shift and drag this out so it creates a perfect circle. And what I'm going to do is just center this right there. I'm going to bring this in just a bit more because I don't want to have that much space in between the logo and the outer edges. Now what I'm going to do is actually rasterize this layer. I'm going to grab the paint bucket tool. I'm going to make sure I have white selected in my color picker, and I'm just going to make the rest of this white. From there, I'm going to grab the magic wand tool. I'm going to select the gray area, and I'm going to delete that area. This will create the white area that we need for the Spectralizer in OBS. I'm going to save this file. You want to make sure when you export this file that you save it as a PNG with transparency enabled. All right. Now in OBS, after you have the Spectralizer plugin installed, again, if you don't have it installed, link is in the description below. What we're going to do is create a new source. We're going to create a Spectralizer source. I'm just going to name it Spectralizer 6. I've made a lot this last hour. I'm going to change the mode from bars to circle bars. I'm also going to change the padding from 0% to -100%. This will make the bulk of it in the center location. And instead of having automatic scaling enabled, I'm going to disable that. And we'll get back to that later on. And then I'm going to increase the number of bins or the amount of detail because I really want this to look more flowy than having these random spikes coming out. So I'm going to increase this to about 500, and we will go ahead and just click OK on that for now. Next thing we're going to do is right click on the source. We're going to go to filters. We're going to add a image mask / blend. From here, we're going to switch it to the alpha channel, and then we're going to browse and we're going to snag the image we just created from Photoshop. After you've done that, go ahead and click close. Now, if we open up the Spectralizer source again, we go ahead and give it an audio source. I'm going to make it music audio. I'm going to click OK. Now I just turned on some DMCA free music. This is what it looks like currently without any adjustments on it. So we're going to open up this again. First thing I'm going to do is change the bar height from 100 to 150. I think this will kind of help make things a little bit easier. And then I'm going to adjust the scale boost. I'm just going to slide this up until it hits that outer circle. I'm going to go down a little bit more. I'm going to toggle on the logarithmic frequency scale. I'm going to make sure the apply HPF to log scale is on. This makes it a little more flowy and rounded. And you can kind of toy with this and figure out what you like the most. I'm going to turn it all the way down, and then I'm going to turn this all the way up. And then I'm going to adjust this till I feel it is in a good place. I feel like that is a good mix and variety there. And I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now we have fully created this image that has this audio visualization or spectralization alongside of it. Really cool. If you want to adjust the color of this image, what you can do is just change the color from here. Select any color that you want. You could create even a custom color if you wanted by just moving this around here and adjusting the tone or the brightness of that color. I truly love this customization trick with the Spectralizer plugin. I really think that there are some cool things that can be done with this, especially when it comes to starting scenes and intermission scenes for streaming. I'm excited to see what you guys do with this style of setup with the Spectralizer plugin. If you're interested in sharing with me what you create, do so in my Discord, which is linked in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And with that being said, I will catch you in my next video. Peace out, broskies.